Hello guys, I'm Katvalk and I'm here today with another ScrawlrBox, and this is November's box, and I think that the theme in this one fits me perfectly, so I'm gonna open it and show you the stuff inside, and then I'm gonna try to make something with them as usual, so stay tuned for that. But first, it's time for another shout out. As I mentioned in my previous video, for the next coming weeks I will be introducing you to some awesome fellow YouTubers. Today I want you to say hi to Jackie from Nerdy Crafter. If you like geeky DIY craft, I really recommend you to check out Nerdy Crafter. I'm a huge fan and I love everything she creates. On her channel you will find all sorts of DIY crafts from anime, video games, adorable creatures and just awesome geeky creations. In other words, if you love geeky stuff, be sure to subscribe to Nerdy Crafter. Link is in the info box below and in the I section in the upper right corner. And she's also opening ScrawlrBoxes. So yeah, let's check out the supplies. First we have a sticker and some sort of whistle candy thing. That smells awesome. Hey Sally. Sally didn't like the whistle. No you didn't. No you didn't. Oh. Nope. Let's get we go. Not approved by Sally. So the featured artist of this month is Emma from Black Child Collective, and the artwork kind of gives a big hint on what we have to expect from this month's box. I am very impressed by people who can actually do hand lettering like this. Very pretty. Card with a list of all the supplies so you can read about them, and on the other side you can read about the Scrawler challenge, and this month's challenge is brush, and I sort of could have guessed that already. In the Scrawler challenge you are supposed to use all supplies that comes in the box and do something from a given word, which is brush. So yeah, that will be a challenge I think, but it's fun. So the first supply in the box is this Edding 1200 metallic pen, and it has a very nice shimmer to it, and it's not really a brush pen but more like a bullet nib pen. And the next supplies are two Ecoline brush pens, and I got one green and one pink, and it feels very heavy, so I hope there is a lot of ink in there. The brush nibs looks very pointy and nice. I have a feeling I will really like these ones. And they apparently contains a very special and vibrant watercolor ink, so that sounds super interesting. I can't wait to try these. Next we have something that makes me very nostalgic. It's an Crayola broad tip marker, an orange one. And I'm not sure if I had this brand when I was little, but I know I had markers that looked like this. It has a very special nib that you can make both really broad lines with, but also very thin lines depending on how you angle it. And I know a lot of artists that use these to make awesome hand lettering with. Then the last supplies in the box are a bunch of Legos tentacle looking pens from Artline Sticks. Yeah, I've never seen anything like this before. It looks more like a toy, and I can say that I do not appreciate the whole parts of the pen. It looks kind of creepy. Anyhow, one of them have a regular bullet nib and the other three has brush nib, and the brush ones are apparently great for hand lettering, and they can also create an ombre effect. And you can apparently stick them together too, so that is very nifty. Then they also been kind enough to include some lined paper sheets so you can practice your hand lettering on, and also a little guide with some different techniques that you can read and maybe learn something from. So that's all the supplies in the box, and I love brush pens, but it feels like the theme for this month is kind of tricky. I've already done hand lettering as a Scrawler challenge before, so I want to try to write something with these, but I also want to draw something, so yeah, we'll see. I tried all the supplies on a piece of paper first, and they are all very interesting and I like most of them. I really love the Ecoline brush pens, they are so juicy and nice to write with. The Artline Lego looking pens are nice too, but a bit weird to work with. The Edding metallic pen must be my least favorite. I didn't like the color and it's not very metallic either. When I was about to create something for this month's box, I must have been in a very distracted mood because I couldn't really think of anything interesting to write, so I just wrote down my current thought. but I still wanted to draw something, and then this happened. I think that the Artline Stix pens are great to work with, the brush nibs are awesome, but they are super clumsy to hold. I couldn't find a good grip that felt comfortable. I honestly don't understand the design at all. So as I said, I had no brain when I created this, so it's not very creative. I sketched a bunch of things, but none of them felt good, so I decided to just draw all the supplies instead. I've seen a few people do that with the ScrawlrBox supplies, and it's not really what I first had in mind, but when creativity is low, you just have to take what you can get. And in that way I could actually try out all the materials, and it's also something I haven't done before, so that's nice too, I guess. I'm not super happy or proud, but you can't always produce a masterpiece, and I'm not saying that I normally do, but yeah, you understand what I mean. I can be very picky and hard on myself, but I'm trying to loosen up a little and show you that I can mess up too sometimes. So there are the supplies, the delicious art supplies. I love the Ecoline and the Artline Stix pen, the brush nibs at least, and if I would ever do more hand lettering I would use these again. I may need some more practice with a Crayola pen, but it was a nice nostalgia trip. And if you would like to try out the ScrawlrBox yourself, I will leave a link in the info box below. I love these boxes and that they give you a challenge every month, even if this one was a little harder than usual to me, but I had a lot of fun after all, and I hope you enjoyed this video, a little bit at least. Thanks for watching and keep drawing my happy cats, bye!